Okay, we'll see how this one goes. So if you've just seen the last bit, no sound, I've just been sitting here talking to myself all about Mercury retrograde and how we have nothing but problems with the technology during this time. We've got another week of it left, and lo and behold, we were having problems with it, no sound. So we'll see how we go with this. So I'll just wait for some of you to jump back on. If you are on now, can you let me know if you can hear me? Just say yes or no. Let me know if you can hear me before I start talking to myself again. Thank you. Thanks for that, Jessica. Thank you for letting me know. I was sitting here before just talking all about Mercury retrograde and how we have nothing but technical problems during that time. People not having sound, not working their cameras, everything else. And lo and behold, I just had this funny feeling that it would happen this evening. We have another week of this left. And as I was saying before, you could not hear me before. Technical issues, you've got another week of this going on. If you find that you have problems with traveling, we've got another week of it with delays. So I would recommend you taking an extra time for travel, allow extra time. Also, this is when we tend to have misunderstandings with our loved ones as well during Mercury retrograde. So be kind to you. Okay, thank you. Hi, Sandra. Thank you. Good evening, Jenny Louise. Hello. Yes, it has been crazy. Now, I do ask if you can like and share the live feed for me. Let me know that you have done that. Also, just bear in mind the trolls and the scammers are rampant these days. So if you get our little friends in the chat group this evening, please just ignore them. We will take care of it from our end. Okay, so just keep that in mind as well. Let me just see if I can delete this last video that was going on, if it was working. Hang on, let me just... So that one's live now. There's another one. Okay, let me just delete that one. I will do that one afterwards. Hopefully it's working. Oh, thanks. Jules has just jumped on. So all the comments you see coming from the Psychic Pinup is from Julie, who is moderating for me this evening. And she has read the riot act there, how I like to do my readings. So I do ask that you are specific with your question. If you're asking me for a general, I'm just going to give you a general whatever Spirit wants you to know. Bear in mind also that I do not answer medical or legal questions on live feed. It is a no-go. Legality cannot do. I'm sorry. Also, what else do I need to cover there, Jules? Mediumship, I keep to a minimum. Sorry, because if I'm answering questions on here on the live feed, there is a lag and I need validation straight away, and it can get a little bit long in the tooth. And I am mindful that there are a number of you watching, so if you can just be mindful of that as well. So I'm just trying to see how I can delete that one so people don't get confused and they're watching the wrong live feed. Okay, hopefully that will work. All right, who else have we got on here? Let me know if you've liked and shared. Now, you will see there that I have got my phone number across the bottom of the screen, and I will be doing a couple of random phone readings this evening. Please, if you would like to be considered for that, text me through your phone number. I will be picking them at random. Do not pop your phone number up here on live feed in the chat group. You are opening yourself up to all sorts. So again, text it to me. I will pick them randomly. Whatever I'm looking down here, you're wondering what I'm looking at. I've got one phone going here. I've got another phone going here. I have pad paper here. I tend to scribble and channel a lot of my information. So I'm not being rude if I'm not looking at you. Those who are new, I do welcome you. I've had a massive journey the last couple of weeks. As many of you know, I have been to the Outback. I have attended the Outback Spiritual Festival with my partner in crime, Linda Yusuf, and my other little buddy, Beck. Beck, if you are watching, welcome. It's all about you. You. Okay. It was a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I did do stage on Sunday night. I took stage, did some audience readings on the Sunday. I also hosted a workshop on the Sunday afternoon, which was great as well. So if you are new here, you saw me over that last weekend, give me a shout out. Let me know that you are here. Make yourself known. We are, or I do consider us to be a friendly bunch here. We are building a nice little community, and we do welcome you. We've got a lot of regulars on here. I can see you all popping up at the moment as well. So welcome back. Great to be back. I said before it's only been 2 weeks, but it feels like it's been 2 months since I last did a live feed. I've just gotten back from a little breakaway. I've just had a little break with a couple of girlfriends of mine, well-deserved R&R, but I actually feel like I need to have a break from the R&R trip. That was a funny couple of days away. We went to the Blue Mountains. Okay, who else have we got here? Erin, hello. Wayne, hello. So Sam, hello. Who else have we got here? Natalie, hello. Okay, Natalie, straight away when I've seen your name, there's something to do around a change in direction with work. It's like I feel like you're coming to a crossroad, and there's going to be some decisions coming up for you in the next 3 months, because I'm specifically seeing the word career written in my mind's eye here. So there are going to be some decisions there for you, and there will be a little bit of a change in direction for you next year. Okay. Okay, MJ. No, I'm not seeing the finding of the house beforehand. I still see you being in that house, and it's just waiting. I feel like that this house is not going to sell as quickly as what they're anticipating either. So I think you will be there for a little bit longer. Okay. So what's everyone been up to? I feel like, I feel a little bit out of the loop. Who else have we got here? Donna, hello. Thank you for joining me. Yolanda from New Zealand, hello. Countdown now for me for New Zealand. It's I didn't realise it was so close. I think it's only like 4 or 5 weeks away when I'll be back in New Zealand. Kanika, hello. Good evening. Good evening, Justine. Justine, I was just telling everybody about the Mercury retrograde, and I was sitting here. There was no sound coming out. I'm assuming you've just jumped on as well, and you're not the only one who's had problems with the Zooms. Lovely. A lot of my Zoom clients in the last week have had problems with the Mercury retrograde. Okay, Janita, what was this? You were right with me changing the builders. Refresh my memory, please, lovely. I was right about that. You know me, I just deliver messages and I pass them on. It's not for me to remember. So I was right about you changing builders. Okay, thank you for letting me know that. Okay. Good evening, Maria. Thank you for joining me. Mel, Mercury retrograde has been messing with my internet. I'm going to start calling him Freddie. How's that? Freddie Mercury. It sounds nicer than Mercury retrograde. I like to say that Freddie's been playing with my electronics. Hi, Kate. How are you going? Courtney, I can promise you, you're asking, is your nan at peace now? Was this just sort of like old age, lovely? Because I do also pick up something around the mind as well, and with her, when people ask me things like that, I'll always say yes. I think one of the biggest things that people fear is that they're still suffering once they pass over, and it's not the case in any way whatsoever. When they pass, it's like there's nothing but unconditional love. It's like the fear, the guilt, the anger, it all goes. It's no longer there. They've released all of that. Now, the thing is also, I have to say, what's this, Mum? Is Cheryl? What's this, Mum? Is I don't understand, Mum. I know. Hang on, I'll get back to you, Janita. I was got distracted then for a minute then. But what I was saying about people at peace, yes, yes, and yes. As soon as they transition, I always use that word transition. Now, the thing is, when they come back to us for when I do mediumship readings, they do come back. the way that we remember them when they were here. So it's not unusual for me to bring through symptoms or how things were prior to passing, just so you understand the person that I do have, along with personality and memories, if that makes sense. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Okay, Janita. Oh, okay, got it now. But I don't remember your readings, darling. That's the thing. I don't remember readings. Mm. Oh my God! Do you want me to do the impersonation, Sandra? Have I seen the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? Have I seen the Muffin Man? Of course, I've seen the Muffin Man. You're funny. Sorry, everyone. That's a personal joke. It's a private joke we've got going on. Now, let me see. Some of you have been sending through text messages. Great, thank you. If you've just jumped on, I do ask that you like and share the live feed here. I've put my phone number on the bottom of the screen. If you would like to be considered for a phone reading this evening, please text that number through to the number on the bottom of the screen. Do not send me your number through on this live chat here. You are opening yourself up to all sorts of nasties if you do that. And again, if you have just jumped on and we get our pesky trolls and scammers on, please just ignore them and we'll take care of them at our end. Hey. The Muffin Man. That's right. Okay. Melissa, you're saying, is there a change coming from me? Sweetheart, things are always changing. I'm always going to say yes to things like that. Now, the thing is, if you're hoping that there's a change coming for you, I always put it back onto my sitter. And I will ask you, what are you doing to make the change? I always say that things don't change unless you make changes, if that makes sense. So sometimes we sit back and we get a little bit too comfortable with ourselves and we're waiting. We just wait, when sometimes we've got to go out and do things and make the change ourselves. Saying that, I feel like I have to highlight March for you next year. I feel like there's some sort of celebration. There's some just feeling into this. Whose birthday is around then? Because I feel like that this is the start of something of a change for you. They're also indicating a change of residence. I feel like I need to highlight a change of residence for you as well. Okay, who else have we got here? Now, sorry, my eyesight's going on me too. So, Jessica, have I read for you before? Jessica Racco. Liked and shared. How do I know your name? So, would love news around my work situation, please. Okay. I am picking up a sense of disappointment here with you, and they're just showing me here the strength that's required for you. Put it this way, I feel like there's sudden changes coming. Okay, so if you've been sitting on the fence about something, whether you need to go, I'm actually hearing that song. I think it's by The Clash. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? If you've been sitting on the fence, this is when I give people a little bit of heads up, because if you think that you need to be doing something and you're not, there's going to get to a point where the universe is say, right, I've had enough, and they will literally pull the rug out from under your feet to make you do the changes that are necessary for you. So I am going to say, yes, there is news coming around your work. I feel like it's going to be sudden. I feel like I am picking up a sense of disappointment here as well. But I'm just being shown here, there will be changes. I'm picking up the number 4. And I will say it's not in the 4 days. I will say 4 weeks for you. So I hope that helps you. Okay. So you're feeling 100% lost. Again, what are you doing to change this? I think this is the theme for everybody. This is a theme for everybody tonight, I think. Change. Now, I've got David Bowie coming through now. Changes. Now, nothing changes unless you change. You can't just sit here and wait for things to come to you. We have to make things happen sometimes. Jessica, you're going to continue feeling that way until you make some changes, sweetheart. And I feel like it would have been the next 4 weeks. Okay. Mel Bone, love to know what Spirit has to say about where my business is at and me learning Reiki soon. Okay. These are two separate things, but I feel like there's a third thing that's coming up for you. Reiki, they're saying yes, Reiki, but then I also have to talk about there's going to be another modality as well. So the sooner you start things, the sooner you will be off and running, put it that way. I am picking up a sense of procrastination with you. So either maybe that's not the correct word. There's been obstacles or something of that nature thrown in your way. So I do feel like there has been a few delays here. I'm not seeing anything. I mean, I know that you'll be doing this, but I'm not seeing things, concrete stuff until February, March next year, but it will happen for you. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Okay, who else have we got here? Obstacles. Yeah, that's why I said I don't feel like the word procrastination was the correct word. I feel like it was other things thrown in your path, if that makes sense. Okay, now I'm going to make a phone call. Now, bear in mind, if you have had readings with me in the last couple of weeks here, and please do not send your phone number through. Let's give other people a bit of a chance as well. Bear in mind also, if you are watching, I do not answer medical legal questions on here as well if I ring you and you happen to be one of the lucky ones. So please just keep that in mind as well. And it's only a very, very short snippet reading. Here we go. Okay, what have we got here? Gee, somebody's keen. They keep sending it through to me multiple times. Cool. Let's hope this works. Can you all hear that okay?
Hello.
Oh, you're excited. Who's this?
Jenny.
Jenny, which Jenny are you?
Jenny Louise.
Oh, you can't make this stuff up. How are you, lovely?
Good, thank you.
That's good. So you'd want a reading?
Yes, please.
Okay, how can I help you this evening? Understand you are live and everybody's listening to you?
Yes, I'd just like a reading on my current love relationship, please.
All right, hang on a minute.
Any changes?
Just hang on a minute, darling. Our little friend, our little pesky troll's come back. He makes his appearance for us every single week. Okay, so just, are you okay to hold for a little bit?
Yes.
Okay, can I ring you back?
Yes.
I'll ring you back, lovely. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, all right. Now, Bradley. You know what? First of all, I'm really, really excited that you've actually got a little bit more creative with your one-liners, darling. I really am. I'm impressed with that. Nobody wants to hear from you, sweetheart. But kudos to you for the one-liner. At least you've changed it and ramped it up a little bit. Okay, so see you later. Has he gone, Jules? Okay, good. So just ring up Jenny again. So I had a feeling that he would show as soon as I did that. You know what? This Brad Wolf's got multiple accounts. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, sorry about that, lovely.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's our usual one. He comes on every week with his one-liners. Okay, so how can I help you, darling?
Yeah, I'd just like a reading on my current love relationship. If you see any changes, please.
Any changes? Who's the one that's don't know? Somebody's not wanting to commit. Who's that?
That's Dean.
Okay. Yeah, right. Because I'm just got, when do I, don't I, do I, don't I? I'll get up, down, up, down, up, down with this. Okay. Sweetheart, I actually see you speaking your truth if you haven't already done that. Do you understand what I'm talking about with that?
Yes.
Yes. And you have you?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. And he didn't like it.
No.
Yeah, that's right. You're actually standing in your power. And I think that that's the lesson that you need to be learning here. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, the thing is, now what they're showing me here, that there are changes that are coming around you. Okay. So I don't want you putting things on hold for a relationship, because what I'm being shown here is you standing in your power and actually thinking, oh, I can achieve a lot more. And I'm not saying that in the relationship department. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So they're saying changes here, October, which is next month. Okay. So you guys were planning on going somewhere. Is that right?
No.
No, because I want to highlight November with this as well. There's changes around October, November. I do see that there is a trip here. Okay. But they're not showing me whether it's with him. But I will say there's something with you there with a trip that's coming up. It's not getting on an aeroplane. It's nothing significant. It's more like a road trip that's coming up around you. Okay. You guys aren't really talking at the moment.
We are. I've just noticed a shift, and I don't know whether it's this retrograde.
Okay, this is what I'm going to say to everybody as well. We need to be kind, because the retrograde, I've had a lot of problems. I have a lot of energy that's coming off me, and it's playing havoc with a lot of the like computers, phones, everything of mine, and also delays with travel. And for me, I mean, I've got a very, very small circle of friends, and so I don't really have the problems with the miscommunications, and they know how I am anyway. So it's that's what I'm saying. Be kind to you, because we do have another week of this that's coming up. Okay. But I do see that there are changes. I'm going to say it's around about October, so it's next month. But I do have to highlight there is some trip coming up for you as well. Okay.
Okay, so you see changes with him and
I see changes around you, lovely. Okay. I don't want you getting too fixated on a relationship. I'm being asked to pass on to you. It's about you and loving you. Okay. It's about having a relationship with you first.
which is what's currently happening.
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's why I said there's a lesson here that needs to be learned. And that's why I say I feel like if you've learnt the lesson, then the next puzzle or piece of the puzzle will come together for you. Okay. When I talk about, releasing and letting things go,
Yes.
and that's why I always say release it, let it go. Okay.
Yeah,
We can't control. Good girl. Good girl. So next piece of the puzzle, they're saying October.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll leave that there for you, darling.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetheart. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. All right. So those have just jumped on, welcome. And that's why I said we've just had our lovely Mel Bone, Brad Wolf. Do you know what? That's why I said he's got multiple accounts and he seems to come on. But I was quite impressed that he actually came up with something different this week, because it's usually about the stars and the cards. Okay, good evening, Leanne. Good evening, Kelly. Hi, Natasha. Beck, hello. Kelly Kane, hello. Who else have we got here? Now, if you just joined me, I do ask that you like and share the live feed. Let me know that you have done that, please. Pop that in the comments section. Bear in mind, I do not answer medical or legal on live feeds. It is a no-go for me. And I do ask that you are specific with the questions. Now, I haven't even spoken about this. You see this on the other side of the screen there. This Sunday night coming, I will be back out at Bathurst doing a dinner show, a psychic and mediumship dinner show at Whiskey and Wags. And last time we did that, it was an intimate. It's very intimate. It's a great little venue. It is a 3-course meal, and I will be doing 2 hours of mediumship and psychic readings for you. If you are in the Bathurst area, or if you'd like to travel to that area, I have probably about 5 or 6 tickets spaces left for that evening if you are interested. Okay. Natasha, I see your daughter having a few different options, and I feel like she will be changing. So hang on, let me just. That's what I just felt without reading this question properly. Will my daughter find what she wants to do for her future for high school courses? That's what I mean. I feel like she'll start something, and I feel like she'll change into something else. So, what is she? What, year 11, year 12? I don't quite understand that question. If she's still in high school or finishing up high school, but whatever she's wants to do, I feel like she will be deviating from that. I think she'll realize it's not really a fit for her. Okay, Kelly, about your studies, I feel like you've stopped something you started again, or I feel like you're on the fence. Why are you doubting yourself with this? It's they're showing me seems to be a bit of a repeat pattern, and I'm not saying not finishing your courses. I feel like it's something that's embedded in you from a younger age that you were not capable of achieving things. And now it's like you're standing in your power, and they're just showing me, yes, they're just saying perseverance, patience, and finding some balance here. I will say, yes, you are, but I need to tell you that you need to have a little bit more belief in yourself, if that makes sense. So I hope that helps you. Good evening, Scott. If you knew half the things that happen on our road trip, oh my God. We had so many adventures, and I'm sure you've seen some of the funny photos that we have put up. It was good. I drove out there. It took 2 days driving out there, 2 days driving back, and then throw a couple of solid days of readings in there and a show and a workshop, and it was a wonderful, wonderful time. Thank you for asking. But next time I think I'll fly, put it that way. Kelly, so you're completely right. Thanks for that. That's what I mean, sweetheart. Have faith in yourself. There's no reason why you can't do things. I always say to people, you put your mind to something, you can achieve whatever. The mind is so, so powerful. Okay, but unfortunately, what happens to us from a very young age, our parents instill certain beliefs in us, or they've just got to say that one thing that plants that seed of doubt, and that follows us all the way through adulthood, possibly, or for the rest of our lives. And I want you to go back and explore that. Okay, if I know what you understand what I'm saying, so I'll leave that for you. Okay. Let me ring up somebody else. Random phone calls. So again, geez, some of you just keep resending them through repeatedly. You're all cheeky. Cheeky. It's funny. Where are we? Now, let me go here and let me call that one. Call. Speaker.
Hello.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Who am I speaking with?
Kelly.
Kelly. Hello, Kelly. That wasn't who I was just speaking to online.
No, different one.
Awesome. Okay, Kelly, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Have I read for you before, Kelly?
No, but I have one booked in soon when you come to Canberra.
Next week. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you really want the reading this evening?
No, I'll wait till next week. Is that all right?
It's totally up to you because, you don't want to rehash all that next week. So
yeah, I'll wait till
you wait.
next week then.
Well, thanks for watching.
Okay.
I'll see you. So I've got you booked in for next I'm in Canberra. Anyway, if anyone who's watching, I'm reading in Canberra next week. When's out next Thursday, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, all right. I'll see you then, love.
Okay. Sounds good.
Bye. Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, let's ring somebody else. Call. My phone Phone's going hot.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hi, Linda.
Hello, who am I speaking with?
Miller.
Miller. Hello, Miller. You sent your number through for a phone reading.
Yeah. I only
Okay.
sent it once, I think. Did I?
I don't know. I've just got phone numbers galore. I'll just scroll up and down and I'll just wait for it to stop and I pick one. Have I read for you before, darling?
Sorry?
Have I read for you before?
No. Just
Okay.
on through the lives, I think.
Okay. All right. Where are you based at?
New South Wales, Glenfield.
Glenfield, so up around Liverpool area. Okay. Well, thank you for watching me this evening. And you do realise you are live and the world is listening. You okay with all that?
Yeah.
Okay. So how can I help you today?
I just would like to know what's going to happen with my daughter and I, relationship-wise.
Okay. Right. We've got a bit of non-communication going on at the moment.
Oh, we have communication. It's just sometimes we have our bit ups and downs.
I know. She's all I'm hearing is headstrong like mum.
Yeah. 13-year-old, of course she is.
Headstrong like mum. So I feel like there's a lesson here for you as well.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a little bit of give and take because you
Yeah.
want everything your way. She wants
Yeah.
everything her way.
Yeah.
You don't bend, she don't bend.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like daughter, like mother, like daughter.
Yeah.
So she's a very strong character, right?
Yes, she is.
Now I'm a fire sign. What star sign is she?
She's Cancer and I'm a Leo.
Yeah, she's got a lot of fire in her.
Okay.
A lot of fire. So you're the Leo, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Cancer and Leo. This is a funny thing because I am a Leo, but I've also got a lot of Cancer in my birth chart. And
Okay.
I think if you find that she will have a lot of fire in her birth chart.
All right.
So that's why I get this clash thing going on with the pair
Yeah,
of
we
you.
do clash.
Yeah.
We have a great bond, but we do clash.
Yeah, no, but again, I see this all as strength.
Yeah.
And how old is she now?
13.
I wrote down 15 here. I did write 15. So
That's
I'm just
mature.
wrote, huh? What's that?
That's mature.
I wrote down 15. So
Yeah.
she's acting a lot older than what she is.
Yeah.
Now,
always-
she's a bit of a leader as well.
Oh, yeah.
So I see this all as a plus. And
Okay.
somehow, in a roundabout way, I feel like you need to be working this to her advantage because whatever she chooses career wise, she's not a sheep, if that makes sense. She's a leader.
Yeah.
And that needs to be encouraged.
Yeah.
Okay. So her mind is sharp as well.
Yeah.
She's very switched on.
Oh, yeah.
And I am picking up, if she doesn't study, you're going to say, no, I don't think so. I am picking up something around academia. If it's law, if it's not law, it's something like that later on.
Okay, yeah, she loves anything to do with
Yeah.
language, so yeah.
Yeah. So she's quite switched on, darling. And I'm just picking up the clash that's going on here.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's a lesson there for you too.
Okay.
Okay. But she's
Thank
good.
you.
Okay. She's good. Any other questions this evening?
No, that's it. Thank you so much.
You're
Linda.
welcome. Thank you. Okay. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Oh, what's been happening since I've been on the phone here? Yes, we're going to start calling Mercury retrograde. Let's call him Freddie instead. Mhm. Anita, is your mother in some sort of retirement village? Because I'm seeing a downsizing. I'm seeing a smaller unit, like it's either a one or a two bedder. It's very small. I'm seeing a downsize going on here. It's okay. They just dropped the month of May into my head as well. May. Does that mean anything to you? Okay. What's holding you back from making the career change, Jackie? When you're saying, will I make it? Will I make a career change? I'll say, well, are you? These are decisions that you need to make, darling. It's me saying, yes, you are. This ultimately, it's going to be a decision that you need to be making to make the career change, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm saying. What is holding you back from this? All right. Now, I also have to pick up a business around you as well. This is for Jackie. Okay, so Anita, you're saying yes. So is that she's moving into one or she is in one? Because all I'm seeing is this smaller uh, area, this smaller um, self-contained like apartment unit. It's more like a villa type thing that I'm seeing. So that's why I asked, is she in a retirement village? And I do have to highlight May with this for you. Okay. Kristen Wood, your life is a hot mess. Advice if possible. First of all, I'm hearing breathe. Just breathe. Okay. They're saying, okay, what I'm being shown is a whole heap of hot balls. I'm being shown a whole heap of hot balls. That's really unusual how they're showing it to me in a box. And it's like you're juggling. You can't hang on to one thing for too long because you juggle. That's why you can't keep them. Some of these need to go out. They need to be thrown out. They're just saying thrown out. In other words, your life needs to be simplified. There's some sacrifices that you need to be making in order to gain, darling. And that's what I said. Mercury retrograde brings the best and the worst out in us, and I feel like that this is the perfect time for you because there are unfortunately some tough decisions I'm being shown coming up around you in the next month or two, and I'm not seeing things changing for you until you make those decisions. Okay, I'm sorry. She moved into one last May, which is exactly what happened. Okay, thank you. So what's the question if she's moved into one? Because I was just picking up that moving in May. Sorry, can you just pop your question up again? Because I can't see. I can't see the question again. Okay, yep. Okay, Kristen. So thank you. Yep. Condolences out to you, darling. My heart does go out to you there, but they're just showing me there's a lot of all these other things going on, and they need to, that needs to go, if that makes sense. And it's like coming back and being kind to you. Okay. Now I'm picking up that this was a sudden passing as well. Is that correct around him? Okay. So even though you weren't with the husband, you're still quite close as well. You understood him. Anita, yes, I do feel like that she will. I do feel like that. Yeah. Yes. Okay. You're welcome, Kristen. How are we going for time? So those who've just jumped on, I do ask you like and share. I have popped my phone number there on the screen there if you would like to text through your phone number. I am picking people at random. And it's so, Kristen, sorry, I'm back, forth. I multitask when I do these live feeds. So sudden passing, yeah, because he's going like that too. So doesn't want to talk about it. Doesn't want to talk about this. We've got 2 children involved with this too. I feel like I need to acknowledge 2 children as well. Okay. And this October, I feel like I have to highlight October around a birthday as well around him. So all of a sudden I've gotten very heavy chested. My breathing's gotten quite laboured around him. What else have we got here? All right, let's try this phone number. I just scroll up, down, up, down. Let's call this number.
Yeah, Melinda, how you going?
Hello, who's this?
It's Beck.
Beck. Hello, Beck. Have I read for you before, Beck?
You certainly have, probably about 3 times over the last 2 years.
I don't remember. You know that. I can't even place you. Where are you based at?
I'm in Walgett. You once commented on the lion and on my profile picture at one point.
What did I do?
Commented on a lion that I had as my profile picture.
I don't remember. Anyway, thank you for watching and thank you for joining us this evening. You are live.
Mm-hmm.
So would you like a reading?
Yeah. I was just wondering if there was any messages coming through for me. I'm you know, like on a bit of an uncertain path. My house is getting sold and stuff like that. I'm just wondering if you could tell me anything.
Yeah. Have we got a relationship split here too?
No, but there's some stuff going on
With that, yeah.
And, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just tuning into you because I had me write down here relationship as well. And I'm getting the number 4 around you with the property. How long has it been on the market for?
No, only just recently, but I've been here 5 years. I got 4 kids, if that helps.
No. Don't try to make things fit. And I always say don't try to make it fit and don't try to feed mediums either. So it's my job to pick that apart for you because I am picking up the number 4. If it's only just gone on the market, that's 4 days, is it? Yeah, so I'm getting 4. I have to say I feel like I have to favour a 4-month thing around here. So September, October, November, December, January. I'm not really seeing anything until after Christmas around February for that. Now, are you moving out of the area? Because I feel like I'm moving out of the area.
Yeah, so
Yes.
it's a small place with no rentals and
Yep.
yeah, so if I don't buy a house or something, then I'm probably moving.
Yeah, no, I feel like I am moving out of the area. Okay, so I see this all as an exciting thing for you, to be honest with you. You may not see it right now, but I always say to things, understand that the universe would not be throwing things at you and putting you in positions if the universe did not think that you could handle it. Okay, now you've been a little bit stagnant for the last 2 years, I'm being told.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And there have been things that you've had to make decisions on, or what I'm saying stagnant is like, you know, that things need to change, you know, the changes need to happen around you, but it's like you're hanging on to things and not making changes.
Yep.
Okay. And this is what happens with the universe. And this is for everybody else listening as well. Sometimes the universe gets a little bit impatient with you and they shake things up. And treat all this as the universe is trying to put you on the path that you need to be on. Okay, because I know it all feels like poo at the moment, but it will change, and I can promise you this time next year you'll be like, I don't even know what I was worried about. Okay, you're just not seeing it right now.
Yep.
And that's what they're saying. You need to take the blinkers off and look at things from a wider perspective. Okay, now I need to talk about job as well. Are you working? Is this government job? What are you doing?
No, but it's a big career change for me.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's been awesome so far.
Yeah. So what is that? Because I feel like it's a big organisation or something. It's
It's aged care and NDIS, so
Yep.
a lot of support work.
See, this is where you're meant to be, right? And now you don't have people working under you yet, do you?
No.
Because that will come too for you. Okay. Now next year there will be, again, I don't know how the education works or the learning and the training happens with this, but I'm just being shown there will be opportunity next year for you to where there's something to do around further learning with what you are doing as well.
Awesome. Yep.
Okay. Now you're not doing that yet, are you? Because if you are, it's something else again.
Yeah, no, not yet.
Yeah, no, it's coming for you. So I just feel like once we get around February, everything's going to be quite busy for you. So, you know, when they always make a joke about, you know, it's calm before the storm. that's where you are now, love.
Awesome.
Okay, so it's good. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so I'll leave that there. I hope that helps you.
Yep, that's
Okay.
fabulous. Thank you.
And thank you for watching.
Okay, then. Talk
So,
to you.
okay, bye. Bye.
Bye.